Greetings, citizens! Justiguy has arrived and returned to Leafgreenger. And as promised, last time we talked about the terrors of the deep and dark of the abyss of death. Ooh. And so, we're going to talk about that this time. As in, how does our party feel about the ooks and spooks and ghouls and ghosts? I mean, Akagi is, hero, so his mindset is just, if they're not bothering anybody, then I'm not bothered by them, He'd be the kind of person that would probably want to befriend a ghost, in fact. So, that's Akagi's mindset, but because, the ghosts in this game, seem to be, thus far, all the ones they've met are, possessing people, he's probably gonna develop a little, I don't want to say, right now he might be developing a little bit of a prejudice against them, but then, oh wow. I can't believe we actually encountered one. Anyway, but then we're gonna get up to the top, and you know what happens there, and then he's gonna feel like really guilty, and that'll be a growing experience for Akagi. And he's not gonna be in the party for this because, again, he's respecting Sakura's, and she needs to, have this little. Sorry, I just went in a dang circle. Oops. So that's how Akagi feels. Sakura, meanwhile, she doesn't care. She fights things. That's what she does. Like, if you put something in front of her, she will fight it. Like, she's focusing on fighting now. That's her deal. Hana. I don't know how Hana feels about ghosts. Midori probably is like morbidly fascinated by them, and because how she was at the start, before Jiro and everything, she was kind of not violent per se, but maybe a little violent. So she probably is the type that is into like Halloween and kind of stuff, that kind of thing. And then if she were born in another region, she would have probably really, with more ghost types, she probably would have really, probably liked them and sought them out. But since this region kind of sucks for ghost types, if we're being perfectly honest, they're not so much her thing. So, not even dark types, really. There's, no dark types in this region. Are there any? I know steel is only here in the form of magnemite, but unless you, have an Eevee. We should pick up the Eevee at some point, but unless you have an Eevee that evolves into an Umbreon, you can't even have a dark type. So, yeah, and that's not really a natural thing, so there's no such thing as a wild Eevee. So, yeah. So that's how Midori feels. It's like, ooh, she'd be the kind of person who's is into stuff like the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and as a kid, or not even as a kid really, or that kind of aesthetic. I could go on about this, but we gotta move on to Belle. Belle is she likes her ladies more on the solid side. And that's about the, she's the Hana-One-san. They don't bother her, but they are as far, the boys, again, not her thing. And the girls are about as far from being her type as humanly, or I guess in Ghost's case, inhumanly possible. So she is just not into ghosts. She likes big, chunky rocks and ground types. So, Belle just, that's Belle's thoughts, not her thing. And is that everyone in the party? I don't think so. Mimian, he's like the scholarly type and all, so he just finds them interesting, but he's, the quiet scholarly type. He might secretly be scared of them, but he doesn't want to let his new party know, and that maybe down the road, that'll be something, for him to, get over. Maybe, fingers crossed, he makes it to the Elite Four. His fear of them will finally come to a head, and he'll have to prove to the rest of the party that he's over it now. You know, that kind of thing. Is the one of the Elite Four is a ghost trainer, right? I'm not crazy. You know? And that's everybody in the party currently, right? Oh no, Chie is probably scared of ghosts. Like, let's just go with that. I mean, but she doesn't show it because of, you know, she doesn't want Hana to think less of her. Hana probably knows, but doesn't say anything because she thinks it's cute. And lets Chie protect her, but from the ghosts, even though she's totally not bothered by it. And of course, the irony being that of the two of them, the ghosts are actually way more dangerous to Hana than they are Chie, because Chie is a normal type and can't be hurt by ghosts. So, you know, I don't know, relationship goals, I guess? Question mark? Anyway, are we coming up on a healer? Yes, this floor is the healer. This place is a lot smaller than I remember it being. I guess that's the difference between, you know, childhood and adulthood. So yeah, that's the team's thoughts on ghosts. Then in the party, Shmion, that's she, me, and On, the Doug trio, she probably has an issue with ghosts. Me doesn't, and it's not that she doesn't believe in them, but she just, you know, she thinks there's reasonable explanations for the things that are bad and thinks the ghosts might be misunderstood otherwise. And then On can see ghosts. Yes, On can see ghosts that the other two can't. You know, that's a weird dynamic they have there. And since they're ground type, they're, you know, super effective against ghosts. You know, there's a very weird dynamic going on there when only one of the three of them can see ghosts. Like, or at least as well as On can. Which I guess is moot now that we've got the Sylph Scope and everyone can see ghosts, but, you know. We're talking prior to the Sylph Scope arc. Oh, I just need to, like, get on it? Whoops, well, I didn't get on it, so... And Ken would probably just get really arrogant with ghosts, maybe? Because, I mean, you know... He might... I don't know, he might worry about, like... I don't know. He would definitely not be bothered. He wouldn't have that same dynamic Chie has, where despite being normal type, you know, they're scared of them. He would want to, you know, use, if anything, use that to, like, prove himself. Like, see, this is something I could do. No one else could do this but me. So, you know, because, I mean, he's, you know, getting lonely in the box and everything, but I like to think that when, you know, between, you know, videos and when they're resting in the Pokemon Center, he gets pulled out to be, you know, a cuddle. So he's definitely still getting a lot of love off screen. Don't you worry about that. Amy is, you know, the oblivious Moe Blob. She can see ghosts, but does not realize that something is a ghost. You know, she's just like, oh, that's a person, you know, whatever. She doesn't, it's like, whatever, okay, cool. She, you know, she'll just walk up to a ghost, even if it's a nightmare abomination, just be like, oh, hi there, how are you? Nice to meet you, I'm Amy. And so to that end, Belle might, like, tolerate a ghost, even though she's like, oh, because it brings out, like, another Moe side of Amy, I guess. You know how it is. Of course, and then with all this in mind, we have Yudu-sen now, who is... I mean, I don't know, should we just be lazy and say she's freaking Yudu-sen? You know, a little snot-nosed prankster? That might be the easiest thing to do, but that'd be lazy. I didn't mean, you know, I just wanted to name her. I mean, that might be fine. Do. And of course, we cannot forget Makoto, who is super effective against ghosts, but he probably has some more complex feelings about ghosts because he, if you will recall, was a former, you know, top dog Metapod bully back in the Viridian Forest, so he might be like, or, you know, have some like guilt, or they might, even if, you know, I'm not saying, you know, he's like killed people or anything, but maybe he has, we don't know. But he probably is out here like, you know, because you know how ghosts bring out negative emotions in folks, so he's probably like, he's got that, you know, he's moved on, you know, he's grown, but these ghosts probably can, you know, more easily bring out that negative stuff from him in his past, you know. So even though, but, and so, you know, his being super effective against the ghosts, you know, it's a good, you know, dichotomy between him and the ghosts. I don't think he's gonna ever actually encounter a ghost in a fight, mind you, but should that come to pass, that's how that would go down, I think. I like to think that. Then you have, I believe, our, what did we name her? Vulpix named Yue, I think it was? And you know, Vulpix, you know, kind of spiritual kind of deal, psychic. She, you know, is just, I mean, she lived by the ghost place, so ghosts have always just been a normal part of her life. They don't bother her at all. Like, she, in a similar vein to Amy, is just like, ghosts exist, but in her case, she's just like, oh, they're just another species of human or Pokemon, you know? They just are. They're a part of life, which is a funny thing to say, but you know, it's whatever. And then there's Shiro, who is the freaking daycare. Shiro doesn't believe in ghosts and has not yet to encounter a ghost, and because he's a normal type, they don't affect him, so he'll... Wow, I don't know why I did that. Speaking of freaking normal type not affecting ghosts. But anyway, because Shiro, unlike the others, just, he's dead, literally. Or numb to ghosts, I guess. He cannot... He does not believe people when they say ghosts exist. He thinks it's a big... Not a prank, maybe. He thinks like it's a big... Okay, we can get rid of Splash, at least. He thinks it's like a superstition, you know? He doesn't... It's like... Ghosts? No. Like, he's never seen even a ghost Pokemon. Like, just... Even with the Silph Scope, he can't see ghosts. That's how... bad his spiritual... Like, even... And he knows, I'm pretty sure he knows, or would have known, the move Lick, which is a ghost move. Which is, you know, so, I don't know what the implications are behind that. That he knows a ghost move, but is just beyond believing in ghosts, or even seeing ghosts. I think the first thing we have to do when we get him back, if we ever do, he might just be on that training arc forever, is delete Lick if he still has it, because it just is incompatible with him. Ghosts are not part of his life. And how does Yuru-sen feel about ghosts? Yuru-sen, let's develop Yuru-sen now. Yuru-sen is, of course... Oh wait, no, hold on. We forgot Tuba. Tuba doesn't have eyes, so Tuba can't tell the difference. It's not that Tuba can't, you know... Tuba just can't tell the difference. Like, you know, it's the same deal. It's like... The concepts, because, you know, Pokemon are Pokemon, it's just, you know, whatever. And because all of the ghost Pokemon in Kanto are poison type, if anything, ghosts are kind of more similar to Tuba than not. So, you know, be gone and true. Wait, is this happening now? Oh shit. I thought it happened up here. Silph Scope unveiled the ghost's identity. Does this count as an event? Can we even catch this? Or whatever. Let's just kill it. Oh. Oh. Speaking of ghosts, it's gonna die again. died. That was anticlimactic. We didn't even need Mimian for this. Ghost of the restless spirit was Cubo's mother. Mother's spirit was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. Alright. Oh. Well. Whoops. You know what we gotta do now, right? So, Akagi has been letting Sakura vent now, but... it's hero time, citizens. Akagi has and after seeing what hit the ghost, oh boy, Akagi has a bone to pick with these villainous swine. Let's go. What do you want? Why are you here? We want to avenge that ghost. You fiends. Zubat? Huh. Are you ready to get burned? That might not be enough, actually. Oh, I think we learn flamethrower soon, right? Question mark? Hell yeah. Zubat has fainted. Nice, do it again. Astonishing. Okagi's sat back, let Sakura work through this, but the sight of Team Rocket's just got him like, no more of this. Go taunt. Oh no. Punch it, Rider punch. Close enough, I guess. Rider punch again. Nice. You better give up. You'll be sorry. We don't care. We're never seeing you again, because if we do, you're getting burned all the same. Alright, everybody hydrate. Or just Akagi hydrate, I guess. Next. You got much right up to the hideout. And he started ranting about Team Rocket's abusing Pokemon, so we're just talking it over as adults. Alright, well, let's see how you like this, adult. Those rotten adults. Uh-oh, that can self-destruct. That's bad. Akagi, kill it. Punch! How dare! Punch it again! Oh! I was ready for that to be the end. Holy absolute shit. Oh my God. Holy shit! Holy shit! Fuck off, I don't care. Also, you know what? No, no, no. I was about to look. We're going to use those rare candies, but no, no, we shouldn't. Oh my God, Akagi! God, we're right in front of this dude, and Midori is just like, just clutching onto Akagi, like, oh my God, Holy shit. It might not hurt to have you to send for stuff. I mean, we're not going to get it now, but just to have something that can't be hurt by self-destruct. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's not let that happen again. Oh, you're not. Oh, is that a fucking challenge? Is that a challenge? Is that a challenge, sir? Punch the fuck out of this bat. God, I can't believe that almost happened. I would have been so sad. Never even got to be a Charizard. I mean, made it farther than J Sausage ever did, but that really isn't saying much. Don't be a coughing, don't be a coughing. Good, that's fine. Punch it. Rider punch. Rider punch from here to frickin' the moon. One more rider punch and we'll get on out of here. How dare you? Don't fight us, rockets! You're not getting away with this! Huh? You came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubon's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon house at the foot of this tower. Yeah, you know I did all the work, right? Midori, your Pokedex quest is one that requires sworn dedication for the love Pokemon. Your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. It will. You know what that means? You know what that means, right? Upon hearing the Poke Flute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it on Pokemon that are sleeping obstacles. You know what that means? It means... After all, we said Ken can't be a cuddle thing anymore, because we're getting a bed. Oh, yes. However, that's not going to be until next time, citizens, because until then, I'm afraid this is going to have to be... No! This is going to have to be... Farewell.